In this episode of Generation Artax, 13-year-old Lori hopes her future self isn't a huge slut and then doubles down on Catholicism and human sacrifice. Kim fails to make the basketball team. We all take Tae Kwon Do, plus movies that make us cry and one 80s movie we should not have been watching. Strap in and let's begin. Welcome to Generation Artax.
Are you ready for us? Come on, Kim. I'm interviewing you. Everybody knows I am the star of this show. As we see.
What was that sound? Is that your chair?
Sirens. It's a sirens.
Oh, really? Oh no, I thought I heard a squeaking.
Nope.
Sirens. Yeah, I hear it.
Oh
There's
yeah.
nothing I did about that. That's called atmosphere.
Living in New York City.
That's the breaks.
It is so loud
Them's
there,
the breaks.
When
Them's
we-
the breaks.
On my street, it is so quiet. I live on a very quiet street.
No, it's crazy. Like when I'm there with my kids, I'm always just like,
Same.
wow. It's just like,
Same.
wow,
Like at all hours of the day. I know. It's such an assault of the senses. The whole city. You're like, oh, like walking down the street.
What else do you hear besides sirens? Sometimes
I
someone yells
smell
outside.
everything. I see too much. There's too much happening. There's too much happening.
I think that's why you kind of have to be a little bit deadened when you're here long enough, because you have to cut out the stimuli. Your body just, like, everyone just goes like this because it is too much for any
Mhm.
human. So we
Yeah.
just naturally block stuff out. That's why I will walk somewhere, get on the subway and get off, and I don't remember getting there. Like, I don't
Yeah.
remember. Just like you're driving somewhere. You know what I mean?
When our electric mailbox, mail delivery,
What?
Wow.
You have an electric mailbox delivery? I don't even know what that is. Is it called email? I think that's called email.
look like?
Electric mail.
they drive like a little electric carts, basically. The mail
Oh.
woman.
Yep. And it just
And-
goes "Meh," like a golf cart.
Yeah, I can be in any place in my house and hear them coming down the street. That's how quiet it is. Like, oh,
So you
mail's
could hear
coming.
anyone. Like, no one
Oh,
can sneak up
I
on
see
you.
what you're saying. But
Yeah.
those cars are like, you mean the ones that just have that like, oh,
Yeah.
like
I can hear it. I'm like, oh, the mail's here. Like, I can hear it. I could hear the UPS truck coming from a mile away.
I love that sound. Gordy hates it.
The UPS truck?
The sound, no, the electric car sound.
I think it's very cool. It's very Jetsons to me.
Yeah, I know.
I think it's like Meet George Jetson.
There's also construction happening in a lot of these apartments. They're always renovating. People move out. So you'll just be doing your thing or being on a call, and it's just like, boom, 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 boom.
There's just so many
Hey, I'm
people.
walking here.
Once it was so loud, I was running a paid program, and I was like, I take the phone off the hook there. Like and all of a sudden, right when we started, it was like, and I was like, no. And I was like, excuse me, everybody. There was like 12 people live on the Zoom. I ran downstairs to the doorman. I was like, listen, I will give you $50 if you just pause them for like an hour, like 1 hour.
Oh my god!
And I was like,
Really?
I will pay you. Like, can you just please? Is there
You're like,
anything
I'm
you
on a
can do?
call in New York
You're like,
City.
excuse me, I'm
And
gonna
it's
stop.
I need silence.
I need
Silence,
New York
everyone.
to be quiet
It
for
was,
like at
really
least an
loud.
hour.
Like, right, it was really loud up here. Anyway, it did get quiet, and I made good on that, and I gave him $50, and I was like, worth it? I
That's
don't know.
wild. I didn't know you had the power to change construction schedules in New York.
I
With,
can't change
50
50 bones. But I
bones.
was like,
That's
they're
it. That's
so
all it
strict about
takes.
everything. Now it's all take $50 will get you far in the city. You could get a coffee and bribe your doorman.
So I have one just very simple. Simple.
Stop
Like
hitting your shit.
I
You're
hit the
hitting your shit.
thing.
Stop touching everything.
I'm not touching it. My notebook hit it. Chill the fuck out. All right. This is a warm up. What?
Go ahead.
What's a warm up?
I mean, like I have one good solid post
Okay.
journal
This is your
entry.
post. This is what posts were.
These
This is what
were
back in the
posts
day they
were.
were posts, but they only
Supposed
post them
to.
to yourself. That's what
I-
journal entries were.
Right. Well, not really, actually, because this whole thing is again addressed to future Lori. So I just had one cute little small one, but then the next one is the good one. So this
Okay.
is like a warm up in that this I'm not expecting some huge reaction.
Okay.
Okay,
So
You don't have to moderate our reactions.
no, okay. No, I'm managing expectations.
Got it.
cool.
Okay.
It sucks. Start.
Future Lori, I know I sound pathetic, and I know you don't feel the same then,
Hold on,
or I
hold on.
hope not.
How old are you?
Oh, I'm
Give people
sorry. That
context.
matters.
This
This was last week.
2021.
Yeah, that was last week.
I'm Okay, sorry. Okay. It's February 15th, 1992. It's right after Valentine's Day, which explains the theme. I was 13. Yes, I was 13. No, I was about to turn 13.
Okay.
Okay. I know I sound pathetic, and I know you don't feel the same then, or I hope not, but I just want to be held.
Oh.
I want to feel arms around me that I love. Right now, I am clean from sex, bases 1, 2, and 3, drugs,
Wait, what do you mean
smoking.
clean from them? You've been cleansed, or you are?
I am pure still.
You are repented, or you just haven't done
I just
anything?
haven't.
Oh,
Bases
okay.
I
1,
am
2,
Really
and
pure.
3.
I am still clean. I haven't been I didn't get dirty in the first place.
Oh.
Okay, good.
So I am clean from sex, bases 1, 2, and 3, drugs, smoking, liquor, everything. All I want is a boy that I love. I know it's a lot, but hey, I've got nothing.
Wow.
That's just sad. That was
It is
sad. I wanna be
Valentine's
held.
Day.
I want to be held.
This is the trials and tribulations.
But
of
here's
a-
here's the other thing. She's like, I want to be held. I'm still clean. I'm innocent. Like as if doing any of those things makes you dirty.
She
I don't
wants
know.
to earn
see,
love by being.
I didn't take
clean.
it that way. I took it as like I've earned it. You know, or like, why can't
That's
you
what I'm
give this to
saying.
me? Yeah,
Purity
like
is earned. That is
Yeah.
that is some patriarchal.
Like you're not
bullshit.
tainted. You're not tainted.
You're not
That's-
tainted yet. So someone
Like, why
love me.
can't you just give me someone to hold me? I'm
Because
so
I'm not a
good.
dirty slut. So
I'm
can't I
so
have
righteous.
love?
Yeah. Yikes. It's so deep. It's so deep in there. The patriarchy.
It's deep in the patriarchy. Yeah.
I know. Okay. All right. Here we go. Now.
Wait till it stops making a horrible echoing sound after you keep bumping your mic. Wait till
Oh.
it settles. Okay, go
It
ahead.
sounds
I
like
was-
Oscar the Grouch is making his way out.
Okay. Am I not? And I'm
You're
clear?
fine now. You're clear and you're clean. Based is 1, 2, and 3.
Okay. So this is 4 days later. Okay. Future Lori, how was your social life? So this is just weird on its own, right? Because I ask a lot of questions. What did I think I was gonna do? Like start a dialogue? Like
Well, it's
Answer them on a podcast?
It's curiosity. Now you can tell her. Just jump
I can
timeline.
tell her.
Go
I
back
will
in
not.
time.
You answer
She and
the
I have a
poor
lot
girl.
to talk about. Okay, how was your social life? How far have you gone? I'd love to know.
You don't want to
What
know.
age? What age do I think I'm talking? I could be talking to 80-year-old future me. I could be talking to anything.
Did you just blush? Because you are magenta right now. You just got
why
are
am I
you-
magenta?
I
I
don't
blushed
know.
a little bit.
Wow, you embarrassed? Keep going.
Oh my god.
Wait a minute. Wait. But it's like, yeah, did you only think like did you not think of yourself as an adult ever? You know how like you have limited feelings about who you will be? So like were
Well,
you
I
just
clearly-
thinking, "Oh, 16-year-old me is future Lori." Like
No. No. I never thought I was talking about like I would think way in the future, which to me would be anything like over 20 is all the same group of an adult, right?
how far have you gone?
How far have you gone?
Okay.
Right. Well, okay. If you're a slut, stop it right now. Go
Slut
and
shaming future Lori.
No.
If you're a slut, stop it right now.
Stop it right now. Go a nice even pace. Do like your sisters.
Mm.
This one's over here like
Over here, like ski poles or whatever.
like why am I magenta? Oh, like, look at that.
You like
I
your
am.
sisters. I love that we are such a positive role model for you.
Whatever you want to
Like your
believe is good.
sisters.
Whatever
Well, you know
wanna
why?
believe.
Because I wasn't getting anything either. So that's why I was pure as the driven snow and a wonderful role model.
Jesus. Okay. I think I'm at an age where I'm desperate for a little, and I drew a picture of lips with quotes around them, and then after that wrote in parentheses kiss. I just hope the guy likes me. I wish that sex wasn't so special. See a theme here, Terry? Sounds like
Wow.
what you were talking about, right? I wish that you could just go around sleeping with people. No pregnancy or AIDS.
Wait a minute. You just told your future self not to be a slut. Now you're like, I want to sleep around.
I
Listen,
think
she's
I
a
was
complex
like,
person.
right in that moment, I'm like, don't be a slut. But like, why does sleeping
Right,
around have
she's-
to be a slut? Like,
She's conflicting with
Yeah.
the whole issue around Madonna whore.
Right. Which was exactly what Terry's entry was. Because then I go, I would never have sex before marriage. It just seems so fun.
Oh, it's
I
like
know
fighting against what we've
it's
been
so much.
taught.
I know. It's
Is
like,
it
ugh.
right? Are we sure
Why
this
can't we
is
enjoy
right?
our bodies?
It's kind of fun. I don't know. I know it's important. I have complete respect for sex. Others don't understand what sex is. Virginity is a gift from God.
God damn.
Now, God, obviously capitalized, but I put like rays of light like it was a sun coming
Oh my
out.
goodness.
Just
Okay.
on the line. He gives it to us at birth, our virginity.
Oh, gee.
You must love, with a box around it, someone to give it away. If you really love someone enough to give it away, then you should love them enough to marry them. Others don't see it that way. I'm sorry for them.
Oh, gee.
They think I'm prude. The Lord understands me.
It's true. The Lord doth understand thee.
The Lord understands me, and he loves me for it. That is all that is important.
Points with
to me.
daddy. Points with daddy. Read that last line again.
The Lord understands me and he loves me for it. That is all that is important to me.
Daddy love.
And then I go into just a quick paragraph as an example of how much I love God, because that's what this journal entry went from. I wish I could get laid without feeling like a whore to
Daddy
God's
love me.
Yeah.
How old were you
Okay.
again?
13.
Not even a month before I turned. So I'm 12 here.
Oh.
I'm Graham's age. So
Oh,
if God asked me to kill Kim for him,
what?
Oh my God. Should you even finish the sentence? I'm
What?
so horrified.
Would you say you would do it?
Oh my God.
if God asked me to kill Kim for him, I would. I'd cry the rest of my life, but I would.
So sorry, Kim.
You would sacrifice me.
What? For God. If I had to do it, this is what the Bible teaches you. Kill your
It's-
firstborn or whatever the fuck.
It's
Well, yeah,
Abraham and Isaac, right?
It is.
It absolutely, and I
Wow.
hated
I'd
that
like to
story.
know how Lori's going to kill Kim. Like, how is that legit
I
going to
can't
happen?
believe you would
I don't
sacrifice
know.
me.
You know
and
why
I hate
you?
it.
Because you're the innocent. You were like seemingly the innocent, happy-go-lucky Kim, and so she was like, "I'm gonna have to kill her."
Well, here's the thing. Maybe there was a part of me that was like, well, Abraham didn't actually have to do it. He just
He didn't.
He had
He had
to
to
hold
be
it back.
willing to
And
do
they're like,
it.
wait. We were just trying to see if you were cool. You're cool. You don't have to do it.
It's like faux hazing. Like, cool,
It
God.
is.
Cool.
It is. I'm very little and immature still, but I hope my faith is strong enough. What, to kill Kim?
Honestly, if I
What?
had to guess, finish this sentence, I would have sworn, I would have bet my bippy that you would have said,
Never heard you ever say. I don't think I've ever heard anyone say
That's
that.
a
you
mom
would
thing.
have said, of course I wouldn't kill Kim, but I think God would love me anyway.
No.
Like, you just went right with it. Okay.
I was gonna do it. I'd cry about it though forever if it makes you feel
That's
better.
so
Aw,
nice.
We'd all cry about it.
Yeah. I do love God. Do you, future Lori? I'm gonna go now. Good night.
I have some news for you, past Lori. I got some news, some bad news.
You're a dirty slut, and your sister is alive and well.
You're a dirty slut
What's
in your
weird
mind.
is like what's really weird is when I go, the Lord understands me and he loves me for it. That is all that is important to me. I point an arrow down to the next paragraph and wrote, just think. And then that's when I go, if God asked me to kill Kim for him, I would.
This is what we're learning in Catholic
This is
school.
a problem.
That you
This is
should
a
be
problem.
pure
You
and
need
you
to
should
love.
sacrifice innocent siblings.
I'll do anything for the big daddy.
I'll do anything as
Wait.
long as daddy loves me and I'm pure. I
what?
deserve it.
What else is that story in the Bible possibly about? That's what we're supposed to be like, right? Love him enough to just murder. If he says kill this person, do
Yeah,
it.
be manipulated
You have to
And-
he was
and
manipulated.
gaslit.
He
Yeah.
was gaslit. It's true. I don't know that they're saying you should try doing this and see if God stops you.
No,
I
because
think
he has to
it's
ask
a
you to do it
tale.
first.
They're all allegory. They're just like, see how much he loved God. He was willing to do this. So you were like, I
was trying to show I was willing to do it.
Thanks.
No one asked you to do it.
Thanks a lot. No one asked. No one volunteered that situation.
It was a hypothetical.
Wow.
And we were talking about sex and making out, and it got to human sacrifice.
I know.
This
Well, maybe
escalated quickly.
maybe I felt like bad that I was just talking about all these like sins I wanted to
Like,
commit,
I'm
and then
sorry,
I was
talking
like,
about
oh, just so you know,
Maybe have sex. Is that a sin? It's the same as murdering your sister. So
Yeah.
I might as well do both.
Sex
Yeah.
sounds fun, but I guess I'll kill my sister.
only if God
To
asked me
prove-
to. Apparently,
if
if God
God
asked me to
asked
have
you to have
sex, I
sex?
would have been like, yeah, all right, let's go. God told me to. It's good.
But this whole craving of the father's love above all else is so fucked.
Yeah.
It's rough.
Well, I don't
It's
think
rough.
yeah.
Well,
I
because
mean,
that's the only thing that matters. It's like I need to be pure and deserving so that
I said
this
that
man
outright.
likes me.
It's
You
all
said
that
it
matters.
outright.
It's
This
all
we
that
were
matters.
taught. I mean, I'm not
You know
blaming you. We were taught that.
I know.
So
It was wild.
Did you
That
remember
hurt.
that you wrote that, or you just found that and forgot all about it?
I don't remember writing that specifically, but like it's hard to say, like, because now it sounds familiar. Now I like
Now that you've
feel
read
like
it.
right, but it's not like I would walk around thinking that.
Now that you are future Lori, how far
Yes,
have you gone?
How far
I've
have you gone?
gone all the way, and
Let's go.
I did find a boy, and he holds me.
Oh,
This
all
is
of
true.
your
This is
wishes
a happy
came
ending.
true.
Yeah,
And you didn't have to kill me.
yeah, no. And if God said, "Will you kill Kim?" I'd be like,
What if God was like, "Hey, how about you kill Gordy?" You'd be like, "You know what, God? Fuck y'all."
All right. If anybody is just listening and not seeing, Lori gave a big old bird.
yeah. Well,
Yeah,
look at
true.
it this way. I gave the example of killing you as the extreme. Here's like the worst thing that could be asked of me. if
The
that
ultimate
makes you-
It's
sacrifice.
right after
Yes,
sex.
it's the ultimate.
Right
it's
after sex has the worst thing.
I had to have a little fun. It looked so fun.
See, it
Why
looks
did
fun, but I shouldn't do it. But killing my sister would not be fun,
I?
and yet you would do that. It's so fucking great.
The reason
that's
why you
different.
think
Yeah, go
the
ahead.
reason why you thought it looks so fun is because we were watching X-rated movies at like 5 years old.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Do you remember? Did you guys ever see Angel?
I knew you were going to say that.
Did you?
'Cause
Because
I had a sleepover. I had a few friends over, and I said Lori could hang out with us, and we watched.
we watched that together.
Did you have sex
Yes.
with the devil?
And then we came upstairs in the
No.
morning and had bagels, and you said to Mom,
Mm-hmm.
"What is a hooker?"
I did not say it around the kitchen table. I was in her bedroom because she came out of the bathroom in her nightgown with that brown comb and was combing her wet bangs. And I said, "What's a hooker?" And she goes, "It's a woman who sells her body for money." And I was like, "Okay, noted."
Yeah.
Career path noted.
Okay, so Terry, this movie Angel that I watched in kindergarten, it is about a
Well, I was in
woman-
like 3rd grade.
right. I don't like it must have just been on HBO. It's this
Mhm.
high school girl who her parents are not around. She's like fending for herself, so she's a hooker at night. So she's turning tricks, and
a lady
then
of the night.
she's lady of the night. Then eventually all her hooker friends start disappearing. And it is because a serial killer goes after whores and then murders them first and then has sex with them.
Oof. And this is what we watched. This is what we watched on our sleepover.
Wow.
That's what the
Were
movie's
you
about.
scared? Like, I don't know. Did you even understand what was happening?
I'm sure not.
I mean,
Oh,
what's
I
to
think I remember.
understand? I mean, I know what they were doing, and I know what he was doing. So
There's always a lot to understand because they don't necessarily just show everything. In Greece, when Sandy goes over to
I can't
Rizzo's
even.
What are you talking
when
about?
she goes over to Rizzo's for the sleepover, and she's like, "I've never had a drink," and my first thought was always, "Not even Sprite."
Oh my God,
They're
she's
like-
so dehydrated.
They're making fun of her because she's never drank it. I was like, I can't believe she's never even had Sprite. Like, I couldn't get over it. It took me years to understand that they were referencing alcohol.
Oh wow. Okay, I
Yeah.
thought you were about to say because there's that one scene
Rizzo's
that
abortion.
really no, that's not even what I
You
was gonna
still
say.
not know about that? Okay.
I think I do know about that. No, the thing I was gonna say was that scene where they're in the car and she like doesn't want to hook up with him.
Yeah.
And she
At the
slams.
movie theater.
Yeah, yeah. She slams on the door on him. Does she like slam it on his dick or something?
Yes. Well,
Is that
no,
what
it's-
happens? Because then he was like, "Do you know what
Yeah.
I'm talking about?"
Yes. I know exactly what you're
And
talking
like,
about.
and he was like, yeah, he had his hand around her, and he
Yeah.
was like, his hands were moving
Yeah.
down on her,
That was
and
like
then she got
real.
all upset. I know. It's a
That was like
very,
gross.
it
Yeah.
really was. Well, it was
Yeah.
a whole non-consent
Totally.
moment. I mean, not as horrible as like Back to the Future scene where she's like about to get raped in the car. And I'm like, my kids have seen Back to the Future, and I'm like, I never watched it with them. And I was like, did Greg fast forward through that scene, or
It's
do you know
really
what I mean?
bad. That's really bad. That scene.
I am
It's
still
very
like,
upsetting.
I'm still scarred by it. Yeah, it's really upsetting and such a like an iconic, fun.
We saw so many movies of people being raped at a very young age, like those kinds of
know.
movies. There was rape in there, and there was, you were watching that she's a prude, and there's something wrong with her that she won't hook up with Danny Zuko.
Yes,
and then later, when
Yep.
she becomes a super slut, now it's cool,
now it's awesome because you're wearing tight leather and like heels.
and now you're a bad girl.
Yeah. Yep. So
You
now
should have
you're
become
awesome.
a bad girl and been like, "Fuck you. I'm not sleeping with you, Danny."
Well, it's
There's
also like
so many messed up messages.
in Greece too. Michael had to become a bad boy for her to like. She only wanted a cool rider, and meanwhile he was like, like I was like, they didn't even try to make that dude unattractive. He is like
No.
smoke show with a British accent.
So beautiful, yeah.
Genius, like uncomfortably pretty, like good looking dude, and he's funny and like and everything, and it's like, I can't be bothered.
I can't be bothered with a charming, smart guy. Give me
British.
give me a burnout.
What's cool, right? Oh, you're still muted, Kim.
Now you're muted, Kim. Remember, so you have to.
Don't mute yourself.
Oh wait.
You're fine. You're fine. We can hear
What were
you.
you saying?
What were you saying? You're good. Oh, now you keep pressing
You
it.
fucked it up again. Just
Oh my God! Stop pressing it. Just press it once and lean back.
stop. What is the
What
problem?
wrong? Oh my God! Now she hit the camera off. What is happening?
This shouldn't be hard. This should be really easy. You're still muted, Kim.
You hear me?
No, she's.
Anyway, yeah. What were you
What
saying?
just happened?
I
I don't even know what she's laughing about.
I don't
Look
know.
at her.
I wish it were
What
funny because I
happened?
could be part of the laugh, but I don't know what's funny.
I'm just laughing at her wheezing, and she's leaning all the way over. Why? What are you doing? Why am I looking at the corner of her head?
Oh, I got it.
What? Everything's
Stop
the
touching things.
same.
Everyone stop touching things. Fuck.
What are you laughing about? What were you touching?
I couldn't.
It's not. I wish it was funny.
I couldn't hear you. You guys were just like. I couldn't hear you at all.
Wow.
I couldn't change my mic so you could hear me. And you guys, without sound,
Oh, we're funny without sound?
Was it funny?
you were
Am I
so
funnier without
annoyed.
sound? I'm
We're
offended
so-
by
You
that.
are so annoying.
So annoyed, and your faces are just like. Ah, okay.
Hey, it's Terry from Generation Artax. And listen, I love a good story. Who doesn't? If you didn't, you wouldn't bother with books, TV, movies, or even podcasts. We love listening to stories, but there's also something really powerful about writing your own. You may see yourself as a reader or a listener, and maybe you wouldn't dare call yourself a writer. But here's the truth. If you can read, you can write. If there's something you would love to write, share, or get out there, there is no better or safer place to do it than this little program I run called the New Rules Studio, or Studio for short. It's a live, virtual, real-time writing space led by certified instructors where you get to explore your own ideas, your own creativity, memories, stories without judgment or criticism. Since you're a listener of this podcast, I would like to invite you to come write with me for free. You can get the invite at terrytrespicio.com/writewithme. That's terrytrespicio.com/writewithme.
We know you've heard Generation Artax, but are you subscribed? Hit the follow button wherever you listen to podcasts. That's one less thing to worry about and one more thing to look forward to. We'd love to keep this show going, and you can help. Please rate and review. Thanks.
La 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 la.
Okay, I have a journal entry about how funny it is that you just middle school, early high school, how you just obviously you don't know who you are, but like
Okay.
you really don't know who you are
Okay.
because the fact that all right, so
God.
this is What?
Nothing. Go ahead. I'm ready.
1990.
So you are.
This is my the beginning of my freshman year of high school.
Okay.
November 28th. It's been the worst day ever. I have never lived one worse. With 3
Wow.
exclamation points. Number 1.
Sounds bad.
Stupid.
It's stupid.
I got cut from the basketball team.
On what planet did you think you were going to make a basketball team?
When are they cutting though? Like, what grade is that?
I was
Freshman year, of course.
so
you were gonna make it. They were serious
shocked
athletes.
when they posted the team and that I wasn't on it. I thought I would make the basketball team.
This is the downfall of being so positive. You just assume everything's going to work out.
You're a
Oh my
freshman.
God. I was
You're
a freshman. I tried out
Oh.
for
Varsity
basketball.
Varsity.
No, JV. You just try out for whatever and they put you
Okay.
wherever.
You were shocked.
I was shocked when I didn't
Wow.
make it. The only thing I excelled at is when we like ran suicides. I was really fast. I was like one of the
I was
fastest.
also
So I
really
was like, I just secured my spot on the team. Okay, anyway, back to the journal.
I cannot imagine you even dribbling a ball. I can't
I
even.
That's
can't imagine
right.
if like that was like her whole high school career. Like,
I know.
oh,
In a
got
parallel
another-
universe, what if I like got really good and just practiced all the time? What if I'm a
Wow.
basketball player
That's
in another
crazy.
universe? Okay, I got cut from the
Universe, you
basketball
got
team,
cut.
number 1. So did most of my friends, Jesse, Katie, Kendra. Number 2, I went to fencing.
She's just making the
Oh,
rounds.
no.
Will you take me?
You didn't make it in
Give me
fencing.
my
I
sword.
went to fencing and hated it. It's definitely not for me. Mom thinks I should give it more time, but I know myself and what I like. Fencing is definitely not it. I know myself. I just tried out for basketball.
I know I'm meant
I
to
know
be-
myself. I'm
I
meant
know
to
I'm
be a
meant to be an
basketball.
athlete, a basketball athlete.
I shoot hoops. That's how I roll. Number 3, I got a 66% on an English test. A lot of
Yikes.
people, I know, a lot of people got 20%. Allie, Becky, etc. Mom's mad about that too. I'm so stressed. I would do
You're
so
such
much.
a disappointment.
Oh my God, I just failed at everything.
That's a bad day.
But then at 11:40 that night, my day has gotten so much better. Talking with Mom a lot totally helped. She gave me long, encouraging talks about how I'm such a people person. She took
True.
refocus away from handling balls. How
I did the same. It's a good shift.
Talking a
How
lot
I-
about that.
how I have the gift to relate to all people. I'm going to
Oh.
do a lot of service projects this year. Mom says I have that nature. It'll be something to be involved in, something I'll enjoy. And I did. I went to Newark, New Jersey on a bus.
Mhm.
And I tutored homeless kids
Wow.
twice a week.
You're a fucking saint.
I did
You're
that
queen,
with,
the father.
with Mrs. Hand. There was a
God,
small
the
group of
Father
us.
loves you.
Hands.
Helen Hand. Twice a week after school, we went and tutored these kids at this like after school program. I was helping them with their homework and
In
I
Newark.
loved it. Yeah.
Wow.
So thank God I didn't make that basketball team. It was close. Or
FYI, we
fencing.
now
Wow.
say unhoused. The unhoused.
I know. Yeah.
But
They
back
are.
then they
yeah.
were homeless.
Oh.
That's back then that's what we said.
First of all,
So,
what an insight. What a really great insight, though, because you thought, well, what you do is you join a team, and it's like there are more than one kind of team. And that's
Right.
Well,
that was
also,
great.
I played basketball in 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. So, of course, you're not exposed to service projects or whatever.
Right.
When you're in middle school, you have no idea. And so I kind of was, I was like, well, I guess I'll just keep playing basketball.
Right. I mean, most people just, they lock in.
I
they go,
didn't
"Yes,
know
this is my
any
thing."
different. I didn't know
That's a
how
pretty big
ridiculous it seemed.
experience. Yeah. I love that.
Wow.
I love
So,
that for you.
Rejection is redirection.
Well, it's true,
Yeah.
but like that's
It's
a hard
true.
day. You got cut. You walked immediately over to fencing, put your mask on, and was handed a sword, and you were like, "This is not for me."
Yeah.
And
I
then you were like,
I
"And here's
hated
your
it.
test," and you almost failed.
Didn't Katie fence?
No, Allie fenced.
Right. Yes.
I loved the idea of fencing, but it's almost like
You
ballet in a
did?
way. I did. It looked fun. Like all the people who were doing it were enjoying it. But when you're holding the what's it called? It up? Jesus, what's it
I
called?
don't know.
I forget.
It's almost like ballet. Like you're holding it in place and it's artistic and you have to keep your arm up. It feels like a bar class, which I've never taken because that's not
It's called the foil.
the foil.
Ah, yes. the
Yeah, they're
foil.
holding it in place for so long and they're fighting like Princess Bride or whatever.
That's
but
a lot on your shoulder, on your
yes.
like,
Isn't the other one like this too?
Yes, and your other one's up in the air with your
It is kinda
fingers
like ballet.
pointed towards your head. Yes.
What?
It's very much like a bar class. from what I've seen, because I would never.
I
do
just
that.
remember, like, I thought the goal was like you're going to impale someone, like, and they have
No,
you have
it's
a special
points. It's a
card on.
point
You're
system. It's not
touching
violent.
points. No, I
Yeah.
know, and it's like strategy. It just looks like it's scary with the mask. Like I just thought
I
the whole
didn't like
thing
the
seemed
mask. It felt
no.
like a spaghetti strainer.
It looks like a spaghetti
It
strainer.
looks like you're
Yeah.
going to go handle bees.
Yeah. Oh,
But
Like
like
another day of
handling the
no, she said
bees.
another day of saving the bees.
that's it,
You're right,
saving,
you're
not
right, you're right.
handling. That's right.
Saving the bees.
So you were like, I don't know on what planet you thought you
So
would
you're
like
like
that.
you're
But
like a
you just- yeah.
beekeeper ballet
Right.
ballerina.
Beekeeper.
You're a beekeeper ballerina. It wasn't for me. None of
Much,
those things were for
no.
me.
But this was important because very early on, you were like, oh, this is something I'm good at. Yeah, props to mom. That's a good call.
That was a very good call. She's like, you should work with people. Stop trying to dribble a ball.
No, I thought I was the one who came up with the idea of us taking Taekwondo because I saw The Accused and
At
it
like
freaked me
5
out.
years old. Like we were so young.
Probably.
watching-
Most violent
It
gang rape
it
scene
came
ever.
it came on right
Horrible.
after Angel. So, I was just,
Are you serious?
binging. No.
Oh, I was like, oh my God.
I was just binging the most violent sex movies you could watch.
So you
could
thought it
imagine.
was your idea? Because dad always wanted us to do like karate or something. I was always like, nah.
That is my memory. My memory is I saw that movie and I was like, we need to take self-defense.
Do you
Okay,
think
that's
Jodie
different from
Foster still thinks about that movie?
No.
Who?
She's done so many movies. Jodie Foster.
Jodie Foster.
That was her first nomination, wasn't it? No, actually. that probably
No.
wasn't.
No, she was
She was
famous as a
nominated, right?
kid. She was famous as a kid.
Yeah, but was that her
Yeah.
first nomination?
Well, I don't know. Could look it up.
I don't know.
But here's my
That was
point.
so intense.
Back up. Oh, you don't like you said we should learn self-defense. That's a good call. Learning a martial art
Yeah,
is not the same.
we were not
Like,
learning.
let me do a roundhouse kick. Like you're probably not gonna find yourself in a room full of guys and start throwing roundhouse kicks around. Like that.
I know, but
wouldn't-
we were in the age of Karate Kid. Like,
yeah.
that's where he learned,
Yeah.
Mr. Miyagi.
Yes, that's a good point. And he did it. He did it to fight. Well, he did it to fight Johnny, but that's because
Right, but
that's how
he-
Johnny was fighting
Right.
him.
He was
You
being
know what?
bullied.
We didn't know that future Johnny was so awesome from Cobra Kai.
A lot of people. There are people who love Johnny.
Who's Johnny?
But wait a minute.
Um,
I think that what it did, because Taekwondo is not exactly a street friendly art, but I think it's really important that we did it because there was something so, just say like desexualized. Like I was a dancer, you did other, like there's something we're all in the same back. Look at that. Doe back was the name of the uniform we'd wear.
it was?
Yeah, doe
I
back.
have no memory of that.
Look it up.
No.
But the outfit was very like, it was genderless, right? It was like,
Yeah.
even if we weren't going to use those exact moves, to sit there and like be physical is something that, unless you're on a sports team and you're trained in that sport, like you don't really do. And I was glad we did it because I think it gave us physical confidence. Like I do think if you're doing martial arts as a kid or even just teenager, you're walking around, you're holding yourself a little differently. You know,
Yep.
and I think being in your
Yeah.
body and feeling confident, like I think that was important just on its own.
Yeah. I had a bad memory at Taekwondo. One time we were leaving. So we had just been in there. We had finished class. There was a man there and I have no concept of how old he was. He was older than all of us, but he wasn't like old, but he was taking the class with us. And we were like staying after, we were just like kind of playing around in the dojo or whatever. And I was wearing gray leggings underneath that. I guess, I don't know. I must have taken the pants off and I still had my leggings on. And I did like a split or something, or I did something where I kicked my leg up in the air or whatever. And then we were going out to the car. He was walking with us. We were chatting with him. And then he like leaned over to me and said something like, it might've been that moment, or maybe it was still inside. And he goes, stop doing that for now. Like you'll see when you get home. And I had gotten my period. And so
yeah, I remember
there
this.
was blood on my leggings and he saw them. And so he was trying to like tell me to like basically keep my legs together to stop showing
Okay,
the
but that
blood.
wasn't where I thought the story was
I
going.
know.
Oh, sorry.
There's another version of this. There's another part of this story that I thought you were going to go to that I'm going to go to.
Ew,
which is
the
we
same guy?
used- I think so.
Okay.
We used to go out together as a group to TCBY to get
Oh.
yogurt after
Yeah.
Taekwondo.
Hmm.
And I was 19. He was
Mhm.
24.
Okay.
And in fact, I
That makes
remember.
sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now we're a bunch of kids, and we went out for yogurt, and he was kind of like, just thought we were a delight. And then one time you guys weren't there,
Oh no.
and we went out for yogurt, just us.
Okay.
Who's
And
us? Just you and
Just
the
her
guy?
and
me and him. And we went out to get yogurt, and I remember being like, whatever. And so we got yogurt, and in my car, I was driving at this point, right? My car's over there. He's like, let's sit in the car and eat. And so we got in
Oh,
his
God.
car,
Oh my
and
God, I don't know
we
this.
were eating yogurt, and then in the middle of it, he leaned over and kissed me, and my stomach was like, ugh. I remember because we were eating yogurt, and his lips were cold.
Oh.
Did he have his own car, or you drove him?
No,
Oh.
he had his own car. We both drove across the street to go.
And he was like, let's go sit in the car to eat our ice cream and talk.
He's like, let's sit in the car.
So what happened?
He kissed me.
Yeah,
And
how
I
long?
remember thinking, I can't defend myself against him. He was a fucking black belt. And here I am,
he
like,
was?
yes, he was one of the trainers. Even worse,
Oh
he was one of the
no.
trainers. And I was like, I just felt like, fuck, like, what do you do? You know, and I was like, well, I think I have to go. And I sort of
Right.
Googled out of there and left, and then like never
But
looked
you
at
were
him.
in your car, so you had to kick him out of your car.
Yeah.
No,
You had to
I
be
was
like,
in
I have
his
to go.
car. I was in his
Oh,
car.
I thought he was in
said,
your
get
car.
in the car. I was in his
She
car.
did
I
say
had to
that.
get out of the car, went back to
Oh.
my car. I never really looked at him again. I kind of ignored him. And I just felt like this. Never
Yeah.
told anyone. Never was like, hey, I didn't feel good about what happened. Would never in a million years at 19 in that era.
Yeah.
It was
No, of course not.
1990, whatever. It was 92 something. I would never have been like, hey, we have to talk. I didn't like what went down.
Right.
fucking
No,
way.
of
It was like,
course.
be
No.
quiet,
No.
be good, don't pay any attention. And I remember thinking, how could you ever defend yourself when there's going to be a guy who's black belt?
Right. Well,
Or
yeah.
just the guy doesn't have to be a black belt. It
He
is an
doesn't,
issue.
but when you
Right,
go
he
to
doesn't.
learn self-defense and the guy
Right.
who's teaching you is crossing a boundary,
Ugh.
first of all, it wasn't illegal. I'm 19, he's 24, but you
Right.
don't just go kissing a girl in the car. And I remember being just like sick to my stomach and being just kind of quietly mad about it.
Yeah.
Right. Blech.
So many times that happens. And I think it's like, people think it's sweet, like waiting for him to kiss you. No. It was
No.
totally wrong. Like I've
Not
never
in that
and we're-
situation.
First of all, I'm allowed to be flirty and fun, and I was not flirty with him. Like I remember being
Yeah.
like, I'm not into this guy. Like I just knew I wasn't.
Ugh,
And it
but
was like
so many
fucking
guys
worst.
don't. If you even talk to them, that
Yep.
counts as a sign.
Right.
Like you're
Oh,
you're
you
in.
have fun, you're smiling at them. They're like, oh, I can do this. He was ripped to shit. He
Yep.
had a mustache. He was very
Ugh.
handsome. He was 24 years old, and he smelled
Yep.
like very sweet cologne and
I don't
put his chocolate yogurt mouth on me, and that was gross.
Oh, I thought you meant chocolate yogurt.
So did I.
What?
Because he was black.
No, it was yogurt. It was
His chocolate lips.
Oh my God, that doesn't feel right. I didn't mean that at all.
I heard
But it
that
was
too.
definitely him. I can see him in my mind. Fucking asshole. He shouldn't have been
Oh,
looking at your
God.
crotch. Like he just was inappropriate. First
Yeah,
of all,
yeah.
don't take that guy.
Or don't mention it. Like, why do you need to tell me that my period blood's there? Like,
No, it's not your
I'll-
problem. It's not your problem. It wasn't a liability then. No.
And you
But
were not
now-
under 18.
Are you kidding? Can you imagine if I went home and I was like, Mom, that guy kissed me? Shut the whole fucking place down. He could have lost.
I
the
don't
whole
know.
thing.
As a 19-year-old? I don't know.
What do you mean?
If you were
I don't-
16?
I don't see mom going in there and shutting the whole place down. That as a 19-year-old, you're a dude kissed you in the car. If you said he attacked you,
He
you
didn't
know?
attack me, but it felt
Not that I'm saying it's okay. I'm just saying that like you wouldn't close this. You know what I mean? And
Right.
it
You weren't underage.
why are
so-
we rationalizing? It's like,
I'm just saying it wouldn't shut the place down.
yes, I'm saying yeah. It wouldn't shut the place down.
It's not a strong case in 2025 to dismantle a business, is all I'm saying.
I'm just saying
And
you
especially
could
back
spread
then.
word around. You could
Right.
badmouth the place. You could do a lot of damage.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I remember being just like, isn't that just a kick in the pants?
Yeah.
You go to learn self-defense and you get
Kick in the-
sexually assaulted.
Right by the instructor.
And that day, I knew I was gay. No, I didn't.
No.
I didn't know. But there are so many times throughout that whole thing in my journals that I was looking over where I'm 14, I'm 17, I'm 19, and I'm like, someone kind of wanted to kiss me. He likes me, gives me the queasies. I always wrote, gives me the queasies.
I too.
I called it the uh-oh feeling.
I mean, like, I bet, like, I have it in this journal somewhere. I was just like, please don't make fun of me, but I feel so like sick and like just scared and not safe.
What do you
And,
mean?
like,
Over
Terrible
who?
feeling.
over a boy that like I had met in Duck, and it was I don't even remember him. I couldn't pick him out of a lineup right now. Like I have no idea who this guy is, but apparently I met a guy there that we kissed a few times. That was it. But because we kissed the first time, there was some obligation in my mind to kiss him again the next night.
See? They
And
open up with you. They're free to come and go. You
I
stand
was
for the
like,
card.
yeah, and I felt sick
You
over
felt like
it.
you owed him.
I felt like I had to. And I was articulating, and he wasn't telling me I had to. He wasn't like
Right.
talking shit and saying, "Will you owe me now?" None of that. I don't
No,
know
societal
who to
pressures.
guess.
He didn't have to be aggressive. Anyone who's aggressive is an easy criminal. Be like, oh, he's a bad guy. These guys aren't bad guys. It's
found it.
more like the understanding the what we went through of being like, I guess if I did it once, I guess I should do it again. Like that's you are to make yourself available to me. That's the idea. And no one came out and said it, but it's in the fucking water.
Yeah.
I found it. July 28th, Tuesday.
What was your year? What year?
This is not the I will find the one about Tae Kwon Do. July 28th, and this is 1987 at this point.
Wait, so how old are you in 87?
I'm in like 14. I'm 14.
Oh my God, mine's when I'm 14. Keep going.
Yesterday, my second day going to the movies, Chuck kind of asked me out. Ugh, queasies. Note, and there are bullet points here. 1, he is not on my crush list. 2, he is a freshman in college. I was a freshman.
Ew.
Yep.
Wait, you were a freshman in high school?
She's
Yeah.
14.
I was a freshman in high school.
Ew.
3, he is, in my opinion, not a hot babe.
Huh. Wait, I don't know. I don't remember him. How did you know him?
I do. He was hang on. Note also, 1, he is a really nice guy. 2, he is a polite Filipino. 3, he likes me a lot, I think. So you see, I don't like him. He's too old. He's not hot, but he's nice. He's Filipino. He likes me. At least I can say I went out with a college man.
Ew,
I'm fucking rationalizing. We went and saw Adventures in Babysitting. I felt queasy the whole time.
Oh, what a waste. Such
And
a
you
movie.
were next to me. You were with me. It was like you were my chaperone. One of you, I think, Laura, you sat next to me, I remember. And then I have my updated crush list where I say who.
Wait, because I was going to say, why would mom let you go on that unless you were like, I'll bring
It was with other
Lori?
people. And also, he had his license and he was Filipino. And dad was like, oh. They literally did like the shake hand, like, oh, it's fine.
What?
He was like 18. I was 14. First of all, if you were 18 and you knew your friend was going to take a freshman out to the movies with
gross.
And he
Fresh
was
out of 8th
I
grade?
remember he held my hand and I was like, oh no.
Oh,
and I had to hold his hand. It
no.
was like wet. And I had to hold his hand the whole time. And I was like, how do we get out of this? How the fuck do I get out of this?
Ugh.
But here's the thing. He probably thought that was a perfectly great date. But
Right.
I bring you back to 2. He's a polite Filipino. See? Well, he's a good guy. He's nice. Rationalizing. Gross.
Yeah, mine was let's see. I was also 14. This is wow, that was a long entry. July 9th, 93. Yep. So I was 14. And I said, I'm scared again. Before I came to Duck, Jerry said, just go out, fool around, hook up with people, have fun. It sounded good, but then what's wrong? Why am I so scared? I'm very uncomfortable. That's a bit better explanation. The uncomfort scares me. Discomfort? No.
Discomfort.
Thank you. That's why I need Jerry and Sean. They were my buddies. I need to feel that comfort again. I just put myself back to last night when it happened. God, I feel scared, so uncomfortable. Lori, please don't make fun of me. Why do I think I'm such a
Oh my
bitch
God, you're
in the
such
future?
a judgy bitch.
I know. I'm like, oh my God. Like, what's wrong with you, fucking loser? Why are you scared?
Wait till your future Lori's a big slut.
Yeah. Stop it right now.
Stop it right now.
Don't say, what was wrong with me back then? What's the big deal? Trust me, it's scary. I feel like I'm about to cry. My mind keeps saying, get away. I kept squinting and shaking my head. Help me, I'm so scared.
Oh my God. This is
I know, that's terrible.
heartbreaking.
Nothing like happened. It was literally just a kiss, but it was like a gross tongue in my mouth. I didn't want in my mouth.
It's an
You know what I mean?
intrusion. This is a physical body inside your
Yes.
face. Do I want
Yeah,
someone
inside my face.
I
Yeah.
don't want someone inside my face unless I expressly each time. It's not
Yeah.
a buffet. You don't get to just keep coming back for refills.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, Lori,
Yeah,
I have to
it's
redo
terrible.
this because it matches. Same
Okay.
age.
Okay.
July 31st, overnight at camp was fun. I was just thinking about risks in life. One cannot say that by being sinless, tragedy will not be in his or her future. Being sinless is not a pass card for life. Tragedy is part of life. And just because he or she is good does not mean bad things won't happen. Because although different tragedies are unique, life is taking the chance to live it. But being sinless may make it easier to handle a tragedy by praying or whatever. Indulge in life. You can't eat too much of it, and living is good for your health. Life is spirit.
Okay.
What is happening?
I don't know. What are you saying?
Why am I
both of
protecting
you-
myself against tragedy? I had not had, knock on wood, I was lucky. I did not have this kind of trauma. I'm still now seeing if we're both trying to figure out if being sinless will somehow stave off
Guarantee
trouble.
you. Yeah.
Guarantee me love from the Father.
it buys
Guarantee
you-
bad things won't happen. But it's occurring to me that being sinless is not going to mean that bad things won't happen. So then it's like, what the fuck am I? Why am I paying into this
Right.
insurance program?
Why am I? Yeah.
I'm paying into an
Yeah.
insurance program that guarantees me nothing because someone will say that you did a good job. And then I'm trying to pretend like, I guess I'm trying to be motivational, but it could, maybe being sinless will help you cope with it better. It's like, well, you're making up things.
Yeah. It's this battle against like what you're being told versus what is making sense in your head.
Yes.
Like these rules, first of all, we were raised with very few rules. We also were all very self-motivated,
Self-disciplined. Yeah.
self-disciplined, but we were raised with very, very few rules. And so you're like, why are these rules being put upon me? And what is the value in following them when there are
Right.
people in the world and on my TV who certainly don't follow them and they seem to be enjoying their lives, you know? It's a
And it's
constant,
interesting
like-
because a lot of people who are raised Catholic or raised in a serious, very strict conservative religion,
Mhm.
their families are often very strict too. But there's a dichotomy here because we just didn't
Yes.
have that. There's religion.
We were
there was
fed
stuff,
it all.
We were fed it.
Right.
We were
but we
fed
were
all
not
of
punished.
we were fed all the information without being punished and
So we're like, what are we doing this for again?
yeah. We're like, what was the point of this? Why
Like,
are
and I
we
feel like I asked
Why can't I
that.
kiss everyone? Don't kiss me.
Right. Yes. I distinctly remember feeling like I get that I'm supposed to feel this way, but I just don't get this and this. And then there was no one to answer that question or to
Yeah.
give an answer. It was just sort of like, and then I got in trouble for asking too many questions in theology class because I kept being like, they're like, oh, because man and woman, da, 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 da. And I was like, I remember being like, so you're saying like my dogs, Dolly and Duffy, like aren't going to be there when I die because they're not allowed to go to heaven because they're not human. Like I was just like, just trying to be a dick about everything. And then I got like called into the guidance counselor. What's her name? Joan?
Mrs.
No,
Brennan? Joan Brennan?
Mrs. Brennan.
Love
Yeah,
Joan.
Joan
Yeah.
Brennan.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she was like, can you just cut of, I was like, aren't we encouraged here as women of promise to ask questions and to like use our minds? And he's just like, can you just leave? Who is it?
She was like,
Top-
Mr. Topping. She's
Mr.
like, he just let
Topping.
him teach his class.
You're like, he's
Let him
22.
do his
Like,
job. But
yeah.
this is what I loved about Mrs. Brennan, which I think is why everyone loves her and trusts her, is she talked to you like an adult.
yes.
Yeah.
She never
Right.
talked to us like kids. She was like, I know. Can you just
Yeah.
poor Mr. Topping?
Yeah,
Can you
she's
let
like,
him
he's
do
just
his
trying
job?"
to teach his class, and you're like, you're just being disruptive, really. You're not
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you're not like, you don't actually have questions. You're just trying to like piss them off.
But did
And I was
that
like,
yeah.
speak to you when she said that? Were you like, all right, fine?
So, what are we like? I was like 15, 16, hormonal and didn't like being wrong. So I'm sure there was a part of me that was like, I get it, but didn't want to be wrong and was annoyed
Yeah.
at the hypocrisy. Because they're
Yeah,
always like,
of course.
the hypocrisy that like, they in all our other classes you're encouraged, like in English it's like you have a different opinion, you want to analyze
yeah.
the text differently.
Yep.
And you want to interpret the text. They're like, oh yeah, no, that's interesting. They're not like, nope, that's what the text says, don't question it.
But that's
And
the
then
problem with
you go-
theology class in a Catholic
Right.
school.
Yeah, go to
Yeah.
go to
Not allowed to
C9 and everyone's like, whatever you think is amazing, and then walk over to C11 and they're
11.
like, no. You're
Yeah,
not.
that's the problem. Is that
It is.
religion does not encourage, as a rule. They don't want you to don't question it. Just don't question it. Just fucking do it. That's what they want to say. Just let us do our thing.
Right.
Yep.
And so we're like going,
Exactly.
we're trying to make sense of it all. And
And I'm sure we're not. I'm sure there are tons of people out there have their journals where they're struggling with morality.
Yeah.
Because
And
what does it
really,
even mean?
You
God.
struggle with understanding where you fit in high school and everything as far as like what you will partake in and not. But
Right.
like what I always talk to Kenzie about as a high school girl is the reason why they say don't lose your virginity too early and be careful who it is because first of all, the flood of oxytocin through your body when you have sex with somebody, you get very, very vulnerable to that person and they're not going to treat you well, then it will hurt your heart. And
Why didn't
you
they tell us
are,
that?
I
That would
know,
have been
and
a
you
bet. They should
are,
teach it in science.
I didn't
and
learn
you
about oxytocin until I was like 25.
Go ahead.
right. It's like
28
an
years ago.
actual chemical situation that's happening in your body and that you don't realize. And
Yeah.
also, you don't want to, you're in these formative years where you are forming what your thoughts are on sexuality for your life. And you don't want someone who's careless with it after you've been very vulnerable with your big oxytocin rush
Right.
to be careless with you. And then it affects how you see any sort of intimacy the rest of your life.
But that's
If
the
you,
best
if you're
explanation
hurt
I've
at
ever
that
heard
young,
for why
Mhm.
not. For here,
That's
instead
what,
of girls, you're dirty whores if you do this. It's like, here's
right.
what will happen. You're fucking with your wet cement, and we want to make sure it is ready for the life that you want. And young
Yep.
boys are not in a place where they can actually do this for you. So
Yes.
next
And
time you're going to learn how to use a vibrator so you can have fun on your own, and you will never fucking need a man for a very long time, if at
but the
all.
wet cement is great because also
So
it's like
great.
you want a really solid foundation that you can walk on the rest of your life and be confident on.
Don't fuck with your wet cement. I love it.
Yeah, it's true. So yeah, that's the way I talked to Kenzie about it. But then now we're hearing how we were all talked to about it and there's a
But we
lot
still did
it's
it
just
though. We still
it's
maintained. We
nonstop
had
about sin and it's just
But we
unbelievable.
yes, but we still have
Sin.
strong foundations. And we were, in some ways, I think, very lucky. And I don't
Oh.
just mean privilege lucky, which, yes, of course, we were going to these great schools. And yes, we were in particularly safe situations. But I'm talking about lucky as in at any one of these parties, at any situation, something
yeah.
real
Right.
bad could have happened. And
Yep.
we're kind of lucky it didn't. A lot of that is like if you got hit with that, you can't control if that happened.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
going
We
to affect
came
your
out so unscathed. Yeah.
you can first of all, I can hear people in their brains right now. You can heal things later because someone's going,
Yeah.
well, okay,
Right.
fine. So you lucked out and didn't
So
have
I'm
anything bad
fucked now?
happen.
Yeah.
I was great, so I'm fucked now. No, of course not. Of
Right.
course not. You are not broken. That is not what we're saying. We're just saying, I wish that Kim could teach this to every teenage girl in a matter of fact way, saying, here's what's happening with your body, and here's what happens if you don't. That makes
Yeah.
sense. Women are not told to control their bodies because down deep, we're told to be available to men. And that is the moral tale. You can say what you want about it.
Yeah.
I think that's good. That's enough. I'm overwhelmed. That was a lot of.
Wait, I thought we have a
We have a question.
a lighthearted
Oh,
I have a
segment.
question.
Yeah. I
Okay.
Artax is a brand new podcast, and what you think matters more than you know. Don't let this show sink to the bottom of the swamps of sadness. Seriously, we cannot stress how important it is that you follow, rate, and review this podcast. We want to be in your ears and in your feed. Thank you so much.
La 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 la.
It's meant to make us laugh, but the to call it lighthearted might
Okay.
totally match. I was thinking about it today, and it was
What do you think
making
about sex
me
before
laugh.
marriage?
Yeah, right. No. Okay. So, unrelated to everything. Name, you don't have to name just one, but name any example that comes to mind of a scene or line from a movie or a TV show that is like instantaneous crying for you. Like something that like all you have to do is like hear that line, maybe not burst out crying, but like if you sat there and like thought about that line or that scene, you would it could be like the scene or a line like an easy one.
Okay,
Like,
I have one.
That's easy.
okay. Yeah, I have a lot of
Okay,
them.
Kim, go
That's
ahead.
why.
I have one that just sprang to mind. I don't have a lot of those.
No,
right
go
now.
ahead. Go ahead, Terry.
Yours, go ahead.
I really cry every time I watch Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh, I don't even think I know. I don't even know.
When?
Doubtfire is one of my favorites. And I know the trans community don't at me because I get it that this was manipulative. Robin Williams dresses as a woman and pretends to be the nanny because they are divorced and
he just wants to be near
the
his
husband
kids.
wants to be around the kid, but using dressing as a woman to lie to your spouse. I understand all the morality of that. I know it doesn't age well.
Yeah.
Let's just be in the world of that movie. And at
Okay.
the end, when it's all out and we know, and they
Uh-huh.
can watch Mrs. Doubtfire on TV, because Mrs. Doubtfire has a TV show right now.
Right.
But she's sitting there, and that's a character that lives on in television in that world. But she's sitting there, Robin Williams sitting there with Sally Fields. And Sally Fields says, I really miss her. And like, I cry every time because
wow.
I could cry right
That is-
now.
yeah. See, that's exactly what not to make you cry, but that was exactly.
I miss her.
Oh my God. Okay, I'm crying now thinking of mine.
Wait, but
Oh.
do you understand? You need to really appreciate why this is so sad, because you create a thing out of art, out of love. You're being someone who you aren't, and you become this person, and then that person goes away, and you can't be that person anymore.
Well, that's like raising kids. You're like, oh, I have this little toddler who's so funny, and that toddler is nowhere now.
Gone.
Yeah.
That toddler doesn't exist.
But she
All of the
loved
kids
Mrs.
don't-
Doubtfire.
I don't even know that you
She loved her, and she'll never get her back because it's just her stupid ex-husband who she's not married to anymore, and she's not going to just be best friends with him now. He was a joker.
Yeah.
He was a loser. This was the only time he got to prove himself.
Oh,
yes, he was
yeah.
being manipulative, but like, there's something so sad about that. That is like, oh, where is she? Why can't we see her? She's gone.
I just think it's wild that like I've never
thought
ever
of
even,
that as a
well, I never even knew, like, that's not a movie I would even know that you saw or cared
Right.
about. Like, you know what I mean? We've never
if it's
talked
on,
about
I
it.
always watch it, but I haven't watched it in a long time.
I don't think I've seen it once, maybe. Like, I don't even know that
How's
I've
that
seen it more
possible?
than
I
once.
haven't seen any of the movies you've seen that are famous movies that I'm embarrassed I haven't seen.
That's
like-
wild.
But like, that moment
Damn.
with that little girl, the little
Mm.
girl from Mrs. Doubtfire. Oh my God.
Yeah.
You should Google that scene after. It's like heartbreaking.
Okay. What's yours, Kim?
okay. Well, all of What Dreams May Come. I could.
Oh, Robin Williams.
decide-
There's a
Oh,
connection.
no.
Robin Williams again. I mean, a million
I
scenes
cried
in that
one
movie,
too,
but
what scene?
the one thing, there's so many scenes. Like, that's not even the point.
Okay.
What I was gonna say, which can make me cry in a split second, and
Okay.
actually, like, I'm just thinking of it now.
Oh,
The
no.
movie, the movie Stealing Home with Jodie
Oh,
Foster.
Jesus.
No,
Oh my
no.
God.
The
It's
music.
The music
It's
montage.
the music.
Oh,
I can hear it in my head. We can't play it because of rights, but that
Well,
music.
can we sing it?
No, but it was but it was in high school.
Yeah.
I don't know what the rules are. But it was in high
can say
school. I loved the movie for the movie. I loved the music because I loved the movie.
Mhm.
But then when Justin died,
Oh,
the-
okay.
Oh boy. Yes.
sorry.
That's
but-
not.
The
Oh my God.
soundtrack is attached to high school and all of that. So when I hear the soundtrack, I'm like immediately sobbing. Like
Yeah.
immediately, clearly.
Oh.
This was so lighthearted and fun.
That
Lori.
was-
What a fun
Well,
segment.
you have to explain. Kim's high school boyfriend passed away in his sleep on his 40th birthday.
39.
And I feel like it's not my right to like cry over him because he had, he had a
part of your life.
he had a beautiful wife and 3 kids and
but he's a
college friends and all these people
formative time.
after me, but like
Well, you're not claiming you loved him more than
Oh, I
them.
know.
You know what I mean?
I know.
I just pulled it up on YouTube and I listened to the song.
Oh,
So you know, I wasn't meant to trigger things in your actual life. It was just more because Kim and I have many times talked about certain scenes and immediately burst out like I have so
I don't even know what yours is.
I don't even I have so many like, and I don't even think I would cry right now. Just American Tail really messed me
Oh,
Oh,
Bible.
nope.
when he's like,
Nope.
Papa.
No.
His
That was a tough
little
one.
mouse just wandering
Oh.
around New York, and his dad's like on a boat, like, and he just thinks he's alone. Remember, he gets to the point where he's so depressed, and he's just in an alley, and he just like puts his head down.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
with his
The
big
worst
blue
thing ever
hat.
would be
oh,
if
yeah.
you're just, if you're alone with no one around you.
right. It's terrible. That so the other ones are like the obvious like Kenzie's would probably I know she also loves What Dreams May Come, but the classic My Girl scene
Oh,
where she like
he
if you
can't see
can-
without his glasses.
that line like where's glasses, he can't see without his glasses. It's like that's like
Brutal.
instantaneous immediate like crying. Because I was watching a TikTok and I cried so easily so quickly at something, and I was just like, there's a lot of scenes where all you have to do is think about it. Like if you just like want a good cry. I remember when we went to Florida the night before, or you got there later at night, Tara, and Kim, for my
Yes.
40th birthday. We were sitting at a bar and I was talking about a scene from Grey's Anatomy,
Yes.
which you don't know.
Wait, you don't know Grace, Terry?
Yeah, I do a little bit at the beginning years.
Yeah.
Oh, it was like, well, it was when Meredith was like drowned and she was lying there and they had tried to resuscitate her for so long and they were giving up. And then Christina Yang came in and just was like holding her feet and she's like, try again.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes,
Lori was
that-
like
yeah.
sobbing at the bar. We were talking about that scene.
No.
I can see it so perfectly.
I know, me
Her
too. I
face.
saw it on TikTok recently.
It's just like, it's so quick. It's just that moment. It's like, that's it.
I thought you were
Oh my
going to say
God.
when Denny died because that was really hard.
That one,
No.
no. Denny annoyed
No.
me a little bit.
After the plane crash.
No, when George died.
Oh. Yeah.
Oof.
That's
When-
everybody.
But it's
007.
when what's her name? But when she knew before everyone else did.
That's because
she
the
was almost dead.
garage door, the elevator opened,
Oh my God.
and he was like in his military uniform.
Oh, that was amazing.
Okay,
Yeah.
can we talk about 6 Feet Under? There is
Oh,
nothing.
forget it.
There's nothing
Yeah.
like the last.
When
I
he's
stopped,
cleaning
rewound
him,
it,
when he's-
and watched it again.
Oh,
When
I
he's
would.
clean-
Go ahead.
No, when the what's his face died, and he's cleaning his body.
God.
Oh, fucking blitz. Now we're on a roll. I'm never going to get out of this.
What was his name? Why am I drawing a blank?
Oh,
David
God.
and
Nate.
Oh,
Nate.
is that right?
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that whole final scene. I would listen to
I
that
mean, the
Sia
final
song. I
scene-
would just listen to the Sia song and cry.
Cry.
Just listen to the
Yep.
song.
Yeah, no,
I don't
no.
even need a picture of the scene, like the
Oh,
everything about it.
Yeah, but
Like,
when
and-
he's
when
washing
the
Nate's
mother's
body,
dying and Nate comes in together, it's like,
But when he's just standing, smile like her
Oh.
husband sitting at the end of the bed, and Nate's just
Nate's
smiling,
standing
He's
there in
in
like
his running clothes.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
yeah.
And
That
that's the
was
moment. That's
so
the moment
hard.
that that's like when you realize they're going to go through everybody. So
Yeah.
remember,
Oh.
you see that and you're like, holy shit, are they going to show every single.
Everyone's going to die. Everyone's
the-
going to die.
Right. It's like,
This is it. This is it. We're just going to die, and that's the end of everything. And why am I crying about Mrs. Doubtfire when we're all going to just fucking die? This is too much.
I know, and we're naming all Robin Williams movies. He's already died.
I can't. Yeah, there's shows, they're movies, but it's like, why do you think there's such a big deal? Because we can't think about this every day, or we wouldn't function.
no.
I mean, I can't. This is too. You're gonna die. No,
Lori's
won't
gonna
be
kill
around.
me.
I won't be around. Lori's gonna kill you. I mean, I'm
I
gonna
know.
die
Only
hopefully
to prove.
first.
I'm gonna live the longest, and I have a very specific wake playlist on my podcast that I want on my podcast on my like playlist on my Spotify, and I want it played loudly at my wake, and no one's gonna be around to carry out my orders. 'Cause I'm gonna
talking
outlive
about?
everyone.
Why are you outliving
You
me?
put it in your last will and testament so that someone does it. That's
Why
why
are
you
you
have
that-
younger friends like I do.
Why are you
Oh, I
outliving me
didn't add
again?
it. I didn't add it to my last will thing
You can add that.
I should
You
do
just
that.
tack it on. Why are you outliving me?
Because I'm gonna outlive everybody.
Wow. Okay.
I
That
can't.
sucks.
You're
I don't
gonna
wanna
miss
outlive
me
everybody.
so much. You're gonna miss me a lot. It's gonna be hard for you.
Oh, you're gonna haunt.
It's true.
Totally. We need
This
to
is the
come up with
problem,
our
like,
symbol.
Once you start, it's just like a downhill slide. If you had brought up Grey's Anatomy, I'd be like, whatever. But since I started with my cinema wound, I then bled out for the rest of this. Once it starts, you can't stop. That's why I heard about like at someone in an acting class once. Someone said, how do you make yourself cry? And the actor said, the hard part is how do you make yourself stop?
Yeah.
Because
Oh.
once you start and you have to move on to another scene, you're still in that mode.
Yeah,
And
I've
honestly,
heard
I
that.
have
know
not
how they
cried
do
in a
that.
long time. I don't know.
Oh, so you were due. There you
I've
go.
not cried in a long time. And
If I need a good cry, I will just look. I will just Google or search on TikTok for the Interstellar scene.
oh
Ugh.
God, this is like, you know what that
God.
is? We're calling about crying and making yourself cry when you need to. This is like emotional masturbation, is what that is.
Yeah.
I hate that term. I don't like that.
That's kind
That
of what's
two-word-
happening.
Ugh.
I mean, it does
Oh.
make sense because it does, feel good.
I'm trying to like, I know you didn't watch Succession, Lori, but like, I feel like there's something about crying about this now that it's like, I pre-grieved.
Yeah.
Like if I grieve now, will that protect me from grieving later? No, it will not.
No, you can't pre-grieve.
Nope. And we could go at any time. Just remember that. Thanks for coming on the show.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Wow.
Oh my God.
That was my
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a fun segment.
This was good. It's a lot.
I-
I think
All
today
right,
was very
stop recording.
productive. Oh, yeah. This episode of Generation Artax was produced by us, edited by us, and hosted by us. Our theme music is by Danielle Musto. Art and design by Ryan Andrews of ryanmade.com. Please follow, rate, and review to help save more Gen Xers from the swamps of sadness. Follow us on Instagram at Generation Artax, that's ARTAX, and visit us at generationartax.com.